Hello everyone, my name is Kai Unity Kai. I am going to try to play some Street Racing Syndicate if it works, and if it doesn't, with some possible screen issues I'm kind of foreseeing possible, I'm going to try a workaround for it with a DirectX window program to force it into a windowed mode, and if that doesn't work, Shenmue will be the plan. So, I'll be starting here in just a moment. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I was kind of thinking that Street Racing Syndicate, I think, might have some issues with the controls, like some reverse controls or something. I can't really remember. But I will try it, and if it doesn't work properly, then either Shenmue or Shenmue 2, I think, will be what I'll do. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is just launch it using Steam's launch options. Or really, what would be best is if I just add it into DirectX window mode real quick, because then it will for sure launch in a windowed mode. It should. So I'll just do that very quickly to add the path and the launch. Well, launch directory is going to be in the same area, but I need to add those. Okay, so Street Racing Syndicate, it's going to be on the D drive. Steam. And Street Racing Syndicate, binary. There's the executable. Launch is going to be the same thing. Okay, so run in window, prevent window maximize. The mouse, I'm going to have that on default rather than locked in. DirectX mode, the version hook, set that on automatic. Okay, so it should launch in a windowed mode. So I'll see what happens here. If it doesn't, or if it has an issue, then I'll do ShinLib, I think. Hey, did you launch? You did! Well, all right. Okay, so I'm going to have to jump out here. It's not letting me tab out, and I don't want to Control-Alt-Delete to do that, so... let me see if I can get control here. I'll put this in a windowed mode. Captured in a window. Okay, so it's using my keyboard here. Let me get out of this or tab out. Yeah, so I can't freaking tab out. I don't want to Control-Alt-Delete it. Okay, so how about this? I guess I will just try running it in a full screen. So, it's a shame. It's not going to show over here because I don't have it running. Oh, what if I do this? See what this does. Okay, that's not going to work. All right, I'll try it in full screen then. I turned the sound off for this, I remember. So there's no sound. I'll just try to run it full screen. Well, actually, I do have it in windowed. See what that does. Maybe I can tab out and capture it in a window. If not, I'll just run it full. That works. But it's pushing everything over here too far, so... Let me see if I can adjust the resolution. Why does it have to wrap everything like this? Okay. Trying to think of how I could do this. Because I want to have these, this monitoring program open that I have going. Stats and all of this stuff. Okay, try it one more time. Well, that doesn't keep everything up, but it's as good as it's going to get. But like I can't adjust the volume because I cannot tab out unless maybe Control-Alt-Delete might work, but I think there's been issues with that before where it's crashed the game. So you kind of have to set everything the way that you want it. But what it does is it like pulls everything on this screen here. When the game launches over here, it pulls everything. So everything on this screen is pulled over to the right. So, I don't know. I guess it's trying to run it on both screens, but it just runs it on the one. Summer night street racing. So the sound I do have to keep off, unfortunately, because it's copyrighted. Do not see that it's using my controller yet, so let me see if I can now figure that out. Controller afterglow. Okay, so it's still not working. Light changes, yes. Still not working. So why doesn't it work? I'm clicking on apply changes. The hell? Oh, it does work. Okay. Using the wrong button there. "3D audio virtualization. Turn that up. Doesn't look like I can turn on EAX. So music I have to have off because of copyright, unfortunately. So it's just the sounds of the cars. I've considered running Spotify in the background, but then with the advertisements come on because I use the free version, it's like, you know. Okay, so I turned that up. Here's my car, beaten up. So this is a Mitsubishi Eclipse GT, 2002. Has an overhead cam, 24 valve, V6, 3-liter capacity. It's running a turbo. It runs 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. Top speed 151. Horsepower 339. Torque 333 pounds a foot. Brakes 38 knots, or braking capacity force. Okay, so the space bar. Looks like I have one girlfriend. Oh, maybe two. Oh, you have to hook up with them, I see. Okay. And I'll come back to that later. Okay, so the car, I guess I can't. Can I fix it up here in the garage?
Hey, you doing good, bro? All right, listen. You need to get your...
Okay, so it's running manual, so I have to figure out how to shift. And that's how you shift up. How do you shift down? Let's reverse. Okay, I've got to figure it out. This is a weird setup here. Hey, at least the engine sounds sound pretty nice. It has sounds for upshifting and downshifting. The turbo is not accurate at all. It's just a simple, it's one sound, it seems like. But there's sounds for downshifting when you're downshifting. You can hear that when you're just coasting. So, again, it'd be really wonderful to play that, play this with the steering wheel, but I just quite haven't figured out that program yet to map the controls correctly. But here, the upshift is the L1 button, or the top bumper on the Xbox controller. This is the way I have it set up anyway. And downshift is Y, the Y button. So it's kind of an odd combination there. So flashlights, I don't know what that is. In order to race people, you have to flash your lights. So what are the controls for flashing your lights? High beam, button 9. Okay. So it's at least it's a button. So I'll just have to see what that is. NOS is button 10. I do wish that I could throttle the gas, though, because it's quite hard to do that with the A button. It's kind of you're on it or you're off of it kind of deal. But I know in Need for Speed Underground 2, for instance, I was able to use the joystick. And it gave you a very smooth throttle. You could very, very smoothly, you know, instead of just holding it down. But that's how you give it gas. It'd be nice if you could throttle it. Upshift, downshift.
Dispatch, we've been involved in a vehicular collision. Suspect is attempting to flee the scene. We're now in pursuit. Over. Roger that. We have suspect in custody. Over.
You've been left off with a warning. Okay, good. Okay, so I think that the objective here is I need to upgrade my car.
Look, man, you ain't got the bills.
You're right, I don't. Yeah, my car is messed up. I have $5. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do some street races. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to Flush my high beams. Might be a D-pad, but... what's this? Race. So I meet the entry condition. I have $5, but I have a souped-up Eclipse GT, 339 horsepower, and I have 1,000 points of respect points. So I meet the entry condition, all right. So for this race, you just need respect points and a nice car. So I'm going to go for the first place prize. That would be good. Oh, repair my car. Yes. Okay. So, we're racing against Brian, Mike, and Adrian. I guess you get to choose your opponent, so I chose Brian. I don't know if I have nitrous. I don't think I do. Ah, shit, downshift, go, go, go. Oh, I do have nitrous. How do I use it? Pretty advanced game for its time, I think. Come on, baby, go! They sure catch up. No, 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 no. Do not take me. No! Oh, man. Did I get it? Ah, cool. Oh, that was a close one. It was Adrian. Adrian almost got me. Well, hey, I got $3,500 purse winnings, so that's good. Actually, no, I haven't. This is a multi-stage race. So Brian is next. I need to figure out how to use my nitrous. That would have been very, very helpful. Okay, so that's my handbrake. I'm trying to figure out what my nitrous is. It's brake. Oh, there's my high beams. It's my nitrous. Yeah, it's this. Yeah. So that's your nitrous, clicking down. I can hear him. Yeah, come on. I don't know why that damn sun is so bright. Lap 3 of 3. Okay, come on. Oh, I guess it was right there. Okay. So, next race. Brian again it is. This is race 3, again against Brian. Okay. Actually, you can choose. So Brian, he wagers 1,000. So he's the easiest. Mike, 1,500, which means he's going to be more difficult. And Adrian, 2,000. So that means a total purse winnings of 3,000. I'm just going to race Brian again. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that. This is a new track. Overall, I'd say this game is not too bad. Okay, I got that turn that time. Downshift, there you go. Ah, here comes Brian. So that's a very, very hard turn. And it's right before the finish line as well. I like this track, it's fun. Ah, damn it, Brian. Ah, you got it that time. Yes. Not even one hit. Yeah. Okay, cool. Finished that last lap very cleanly. Sweet. Yeah, that should be the end of the race. It was a 3-lap race. Yep. So I got 3,000 respect points and 3,500 bucks. Cool. And if I just pressed restart again on accident... Okay, I didn't. Okay. So it shows now that I have 3,505 cash. So that's the cash I won. So I'm not going to do this race again, I don't need to. But it's nice to know that you can if you need to, if you need cash.
Whoa, gee, you still driving that thing? Huh, you need to hit the garage and get it repaired, man.
Okay, so I need to go to the garage and get the ride fixed up. My AI bot says, thanks, you too. Ayam sounds like a chill way to end the day. Yes. The day will be ending here in about 19 minutes. Excuse me. Okay, so I don't know how I can pull up the map. I think before when I played this, what I did is I would switch the controls between the keyboard and the mouse and the controller. I would switch over to the keyboard to pull up the map, and that's just ridiculous. Shouldn't have to do that. So I'm not going to. So if I can find the garage, I do. If not, that's fine too.
Hey, what's up, bro? Listen, some of my dogs were saying your ride's looking kind of busted up. You gotta go fix it, man. Take it to the garage.
Is this the garage? I hope so. Oh, it's the warehouse. Oh, shit. God, that lag on this game. This game in particular is installed to the D drive, which is a platter hard drive. We do have a platter hard drive, but it's not the main drive. But this game is on there. So this is the warehouse also. Hey. It's a nice Mazda. Nissan 350Z. So this is an RX-7, a 93. Show engine, sure. So it has an intercooled twin turbo. 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Okay. So I don't know where the garage is. Hit a NOS. So that's what hitting the NOS did. And I got points. The points by slamming into the wall. Which gave me more nitrous. Okay. Oh, this is just a, takes control of your car and drives it around for you, it looks like. So if I could find the garage, I would get the repairs done, but you know, don't want to have to change the controls over the keyboard. Yeah, I don't know what button 10 would be. Yeah, that's old school. The Celica GTS, that looks like a pretty nice car. Fuel efficient. Looks fast though. Alright, so I don't know where the garage is, so the only way to be able to find it is if I could pull up the map. And to do that I have to switch to the keyboard controls. Here's a 350Z. Yeah, so those stutters are in the game. Or loading of textures in this game.
Your ride's getting busted up pretty bad, right? Yeah, you gotta get yourself over to the garage, man. Check your map and get it repaired, dog.
And all of his friends keep telling him to go take his car to the garage, right? So it seems like you have to do that, I guess, until, maybe before you can do the next mission. But the nitrous, when you activate the nitrous, it like mutes the sound or something. It's like all messed up. This is the Steam copy of this game. Well, like, let me get on straight away. Okay. I'm gonna hit the nitrous. Very weird.
Hey, what's up, G? Listen, you want to meet some more honeys? Go find a crew race and win all 3 series. Chicks dig winners.
But it's a pretty good game. It's not bad. It kind of takes you a little bit of time to get used to the controls. It also depends on how you set them for yourself, but it's not a bad game. I think really the only way to play this nowadays is on computer, unless you have the console for the game. So I'm on the freeway. I don't know where the garage is. I'm sure I'm very, very far away.
Hey, I heard your ride was getting bust up real bad. Ain't a good idea to run a busted ride, man. Go hit the garage and get it repaired before it's too late.
All of these brand names. Now we got up on 2 wheels as well. Okay, I'll try to see if I can get in trouble here. I have a little bit of nitrous, but it seems like, see what happens.
Dispatch, we've been involved in a vehicular collision. Suspect is attempting to flee the scene. We're now in pursuit. Over. We have suspect in custody. Over.
Thought I was driving away pretty well, but apparently not. But I would say if you get used to the controls for this game, it's not bad. Essentially the same as Need for Speed type of story and graphics.
So, you're the new guy around here, huh? Thought you'd come see if I wanted to hook up with you, right? Well, if you can prove to me you're not all show, then maybe I'll think about it. So, I'm still waiting to be impressed. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Trying to think if I have enough time. I don't know how long this race is.
You can start whenever you're ready, baby. Come on.
I'm gonna say no,
Well, maybe another time, yeah?
but it puts more of an emphasis on, like, it tries to
Honeys you ain't met, but they ain't gonna talk to you until
bring
you
more
get
realism, you know?
going at a crew race.
You can go to the garage, you can be a little bit more involved in the parts installation. You can configure things. There's a cop system, which wasn't in Need for Speed Underground 2, I don't think, no. There's this girlfriend system thing.
So, you're the new guy around here, huh? Thought you'd come see if I wanted to hook up with you, right? Well, if you can prove to me you're not all show, then maybe I'll think about it. Well, maybe another time, yeah?
But the graphics are not very good at all. And running this on a platter hard drive is not recommended. We'll have to delete this and reinstall it maybe. But this is still in the beginning area of this game. Maybe one of these days I'll get the steering wheel figured out and be able to play this game with the steering wheel. Speaking of steering wheel, Need for Speed. I've been in the mood to play some Need for Speed, so maybe I'll get around to doing that. For me, playing this with the controller feels a little bit stiff. I don't know if that's the settings that I have set. But once you get used to the controls you set, you know, it's just like getting used to any set of controls. There's also an arcade mode if you just want to race. There's a multiplayer, which I do not think there are servers anymore. I wouldn't imagine there are. There could be private servers, maybe. There's a sign-in option, which apparently at one point you could sign in, but that is Street Racing Syndicate. And if you play this on a dual screen setup, be prepared that it might drag your windows. That's what it did for me. I have it running on, well, I have two screens on, but just running it on the one. But when you run this game, it tried to like use, it tries to pull everything. I don't know how else to explain it. It pulls everything on the screen with it. But I do need to figure out the controller. Problem with Need for Speed Heat, there's a problem where it doesn't recognize the pedals, and I need to download and install Logitech G Hub. Apparently that syncs the pedals and the steering wheel together. So that's what I was thinking about maybe doing next time. As well as if I can get all of my resources together and everything that I need, maybe I also can resume with learning the Unity game development and progressing with a little test game I'm doing, the Castlevania themed game. So cooking, that's another thing I'd like to do. I just haven't had the energy, quite frankly, so I just it's kind of giving it a break for a second, but it's something else I'd like to do again. But anyway, Street Racing Syndicate worked quite well. Once you get used to the controller, you can set the settings however you'd like, but it just takes a little getting used to. The Xbox controller is pretty nice. I like the Xbox One controller as well. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna upload these to YouTube. I'll say thank you very much for coming in and checking this out, if you see this later. And maybe next time I'll see about trying out Need for Speed Heat with the steering wheel and get it connected. But see you later, and have a good night.